Hi, you guys. So I just wanted to come on and to touch on Claressa Shields' live from the day before yesterday. And she was cleared of the marijuana charges, right? And I can understand her doing that, right? No issues. But then she went on to kind of communicate with her audience, and I guess she felt like people were saying certain things. And I think she's looking at their pictures or whatever that they have on their account, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the person that's talking. And we all understand that. Like, people out here catfishing every day. So, all day and all night. But anyway, so she went into this whole thing about light skin. And someone asked her as she went on with this, rant, well, define light skin. And she was like, anybody lighter than me, blah, 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 blah. And then she just kept going and going and going. And I don't think she realized the person was asking her to define light skin for a reason. I'm going to let you guys listen to a little bit of what she was saying before she got to that part. And then I'll come back on the other side.
Nicole with one C on her name, underscore Jasmine Nicole. It's always the light-skinned girls who think they just so pretty, and just because they born light-skinned that they just all that. That they can come on people's shit talking shit. Oh, because you think you're pretty. I'm going to tell you something. One, I look better than you. I look better than you, so you can get off my shit. That's one. And then two, why are you on my stuff if you don't like me? Why? Oh, it's giving obsessed. It's giving obsessed, light skin, red bone.
So yeah, I wanted you guys to see some of the comments so you can see what some of the people look like. Now, Sweet Mom for Life, she is a YouTuber, but I don't know what Sweet Mom for Life is. She never really talk about herself. She's an entertainment channel. She usually pick whatever the topic is, and she kind of investigate that topic or person. Like, she spent a lot of time talking about Nature Boy when he was out here. But she never really talked about herself, or I've never caught her talking about herself. So I don't know what she is. And so that's the point that I'm coming to make. And I think somebody already tried to say this to Claressa. That's why they were asking her to define light skin. So when you're saying light skin, people are going to think you're talking about a light skinned Black person, right? Because that is our language, right? That comes from African American people, and I understand people are in this country and they hear a lot of this stuff. They hear a lot of us say stuff, and they don't realize that people don't say these things all over the world. This is just the way we talk. And there is history as well behind light skin, behind saying light skin and what it means. And so we lose sight of that as people from this country. Right. That's how I feel about it. And I feel like there was a disconnect in our generations, to where people were not having conversations with their grandparents like I was having with mine and other people my age. We have, well, we can remember how people would sit us down and talk to us about certain things, right? And so I think that stopped. And so a lot of these younger people, they don't know and they don't realize that they do certain things that they probably shouldn't do. Like, I don't think it's okay for Clarissa to say light skin if she don't know for sure that these women are black women, because a light-skinned woman is a black woman. Do not put that title on all these other folk, because there's a lot of people who are not going to know that that's what you're saying, and that's why the person was asking her to define light skin. If you, I think when she came back and she kind of said, well, people that don't look like me, I feel like that's what you should say. I noticed that it's a lot of people that don't look like me talking about me, right? And I think people will get what you're trying to say with that, because when you're saying light skin, now you're putting that on black people, and you're trying to say that it's like it just creates division. Right, you're saying that there's other black people out here who just don't like you, and more than likely, a lot of these girls, you can look at these little flags and all, and probably go to their pages and really see that they're not who you're trying to say that they are, right? And then even with that, you still don't know who's behind some of these pages. Like, people, there's catfishing going on out here. People are creating accounts to make themselves look like they're somebody that they're not. So people don't know who's really saying what the person is saying. Because I think a lot of people like Clarissa's story, right? We don't have a lot of girls out here in boxing. And she has a great story. She just had her movie out here. She has a great story. So there's no reason for us to hate on you, number one, or any black woman to be out here hating on you. Okay. So you should be able to kind of put that together, that maybe it's someone else that's really doing that. And the bulk of this so-called black community in America is not from this country's history. So that I just want to impress upon people to stop using our stuff for any and everybody. Let these people be who they are. Okay, and if you don't really know that it's a light-skinned black person talking about you, then don't say stuff like that, because now you're creating division amongst people, amongst your own people, and you don't even know if these people really are who you think they are. And like I said, when you look at some of these little pages, they little avatars and stuff, you can tell that they're not American, they're not from this history. And that's all I wanted to say about the situation. I was laughing a lot of the stuff, because she was kind of animated with the way she was handling the people in her comments. And a lot of people get moderators for that reason as well. They get moderators so they can go in and they can knock out the negativity before you can even see the person commenting. Because some people can't handle negativity. They can't handle people, just coming at them. And when you can't handle stuff like that, there's ways to handle that. Like, you turn your comments, because you can turn your comments off on your page as well. You don't have to allow people to comment, right? You can just go live and say what you got to say, and don't even have to worry about what people are talking about. Or you can get you a moderator and have somebody come over there, and as soon as they start coming, knock them out, block them, knock them out, block, knock, right? And then, two, Jaguar was out here talking about her. And I haven't heard her say one thing about Jaguar yet. Jaguar is brown. So, and I also wanted to say, because that's why I threw Keisha Cole's picture up here. Keisha Cole is light-skinned, in case people don't know what I'm saying. Keisha Cole is a light-skinned black woman, okay? Kim Whitley, I believe, is a light-skinned black woman. And who else can I use as an example? But all these other folks is not. Okay, just because they're lighter than you don't mean that they are a part of our community. And so don't blame us for other people's actions. And that's kind of the sum of what I'm trying to say. I don't think that's a good look, and I don't think it's good for us to do that. But you guys can let me know what you think about this conversation and what she had to say in the comments. If you want to argue about what I'm saying, that's fine too. Leave it in the comments, and I'll respond to whatever it is you don't understand. Go over and check out Claressa Shields' page if you want to hear her full video of what she had to say about people, I guess, being negative towards her, and her feeling like is usually someone that don't look like her. Let me know what you guys think about this conversation in the comments, though, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.